Emily Joy hails from Western Australia and she's taken her country pop sound to Nashville, London, and of course Tamworth. She's also been a Star Maker Grand Finalist and won a West Australian Country Music Award. And there's a lot more to her as an artist I'm really interested to ask about. Her latest single is Give Me a Shot or Two. It's by no means her least single because she's released quite a bit of music as well. Hello, Emily.
Hi, Sophie. Thank you so much for having me on today.
It's great to have you on. And yeah, I have lots of questions to ask you because you have an incredible musical pedigree and you are still a young woman. So you obviously started young and you've been performing, as I understand it, for well over a decade. So I'm wondering when and how you started.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Yes, I have. I feel like I've been performing forever. I was one of those kids. I started on the violin, but it wasn't really my thing. You know, some people make the violin sound beautiful, some people make the violin cry. Um, but that got me into music because my parents like you have to learn an instrument. So got into violin, then I got into guitar and singing and performing, and I think I've been doing it as my job now for about 11 years, which is crazy.
That's extraordinary, actually. I think it's hard enough to sustain 1 year as a working musician, let alone 11. But just back to you making the violin cry. Was it sort of like an immediate hate relationship where you just thought this is really not for me, or did you give it a crack for a while?
Oh no, I gave it a crack. I played it from age 7 to 17, so all the way throughout high school. But I wasn't, I think what I loved was I loved learning about the instrument and I loved being a part of the music community in school, but I just wasn't, like, I wasn't particularly good at it, if you know what I mean. I think I found my instrument. I think if you're musical, obviously you gravitate towards a certain instrument, and I think I found my instrument when I really focused on singing and playing guitar. That's where it really connected. But it was still a great experience, and learning violin taught me how to sight read music, um,
Mhm.
and still use things that I use when I'm coordinating with a band today, even though it's a string instrument. I feel like I understand how to read sheet music and timing and rhythm and everything like that. So yeah.
And you have a very cute pink string instrument over your shoulder there. I can see hanging on the wall. Different sort of strings, but still strings.
Yeah. I have a couple of Telecasters and then a nice, cute pink ukulele up there. I'm building up my collection. Ignore the other stuff. Sorry, I should have given you a prettier backdrop, but
No, I did. I wasn't looking at any other stuff apart from the pink because I am very drawn to pink.